What's up, Nitro Nation? Muggy Maniac is here with update on the techno. Last time I kind of showed you a little bit. This is where I just really spread everything out. I haven't really cleaned anything yet. It's not too bad. So I can see exactly what I got. I mean, there's a lot of shit. By the way, welcome all Brat Brothers, Nitro Heads, Gear Heads, Motor Heads, sick ass, sick in the head, Nitro,
Powering on,
Nitro Fever,
ready to pair, paired.
I'm sick to the extremes. I'm probably, this month, showing out about $1,000 on a lot of stuff. Just because it's winter, man, the Muggy Maniac ain't slowing down. So all you wimps out there, you know, pretend rappers, or you say you are a real rapper, you're a real rapper, man. I don't give a shit what time of year it is. You're always wrenching online, searching for that hard to find part, you know, addressing some issues, you know, hopefully trimming and painting, learning how to trim and paint your own bodies, you know, various projects. You know, the Monkey Maniac's got, you know, taken a while, but I finally got, it's not just, you know, the twins here, you know, senior and junior over here. Now, they have a new addition to the family. They have a new brother, Brat Brother, okay? He's a little bit more stealthy, a little bit more updated. You know, he's, you know, not that the old school guys, you know, hey, don't get me wrong. These guys got, you know, 2 decades between both of them. they're old farts. But you guys have seen them. They hold their own, and they kick some serious ass. This XTM Mammoth, you know, with 2018 flavor and love, you know, is one of a kind, but as you've seen on my videos, this thing gets busy. And do I need to say anything about the Mugen? You know, this little buggy here spanks some serious ass, okay? But I don't know. This is the techno. This is the new era. This is the cream of the crop here. This is one of the top 3 chuggy platforms out there. And am I just saying that because I have one? No, I'm saying that because that's a fact. Because I do my homework, I do my research. I don't just make up shit. Fact of the matter is, this platform changed a legendary, soon-to-be legendary, RC professional racer, his career. And that guy I'm talking about is obviously Ryan Lutz. Ryan Lutz is probably more well known for his motors. The Lutz, the Alpha motors. I've never had one. They're only .21, so they're not like it's, you know, I'd rather do a Reds or do an OS or do an over Aussie if I'm going to do a .21, you know. Not that they're not bad motors. I hear a lot of good things about them. I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I might get one now that I have you know, the same platform that he's running. You know, maybe I'm, you know, but again, it's a .21. You know, I don't know how many times I emphasize this. A .21 will never go in any of my truggies, muggies, or monster trucks. Ever. Period. End of story. They're made for buggies. And even my buggy gets a bone tossed to him every once in a while, as you guys know. He gets a .28 in there. He might even get these moddeds running through his ass over here, because, you know, he loves them. The Mugen's design, you know, it can hold its own. So I can throw a modified 28.8 in here, and it'll spank some ass. It'll be probably crazy and all over the place, but it'll it'll get busy. Anyway, enough of my babbling. So anyway, you know, welcome all Muggy, Buggy, Chuggy, Monster Truck, 5th Scale Insaniacs, man. That RC Max guy, hey, as long as he keeps uploading fit scale brat videos like that, we're good. But every once in a while, you actually throw in an E word there, and I got to tell him what's up. You know, I'm not afraid to tell him, you know, hey, we don't want to hear that sewing machine shit. Okay? You can't hear it anyway, but we don't even want to see that. My Nitro Brothers, the brat, whatever you want to call it, nation, all we want to hear or see is Nitro or fifth scale. Motors, real motors. You know what I'm saying? Real motors like this, like Novarossis. You know, real motors like Picos, real motors like LRPs, real motors like, you know, Reds, OS, and so forth. You know? We don't want to see no sewing machines, you know? We want the real deal. Holyfield. You right? See what I'm saying? So, when he uploads the fifth scale ones, man, those guys in Europe are sick in the head fifth scale addicts. He's got some bad. There's another one, I think it's drag racing. I gotta watch that as soon as I'm done. I'm showing some stuff to you guys. So anyway, shout out to my brother from Mother Elite. Always got to give him props. I've got a Brewster, I think it is. I think that's your name. Asked me, one of my subscribers, about the DE racing rims. By the way, we are gonna rock those. We're gonna put them on the. We're gonna put these bad boys up on here because they're gonna look pretty sick. Anyway, before we get into all this, and I'll explain, because he asked me about how they are mounting them. And I watched John Bodigel's video, how to mount the 3.8 Badlands on the D racing rims. And they weren't easy, and I'll get into that in a minute. Tell you how I managed. They didn't come out perfect, but they're good enough. Alright, so first of all, have you seen that mess over there? Major trimming. Okay. This JC Concept plastic is some thick ass shit. So anyway, there's my stickers. Haven't decided what I'm going to do in the paint job. I will tell you it's going to be like a white, a real badass blue, and a purple. The reason the blue and the purple is because this thing's going to have bluefin, Picos, and Novarossis, Picos and LRPs through it, and obviously the modded Rex 28.8. So I gotta have my, you know how I roll, man. You know the Muggy Maniac, my shit's gotta match. So the purple head in here, gonna be a little purple around here somewhere, and haven't decided yet. There's gonna be a little blue fading in and out, and then the white, and then, I got these stickers. Don't even know where I gotta do them somewhere along the lines where these fit in. Because these were like $12-13 for the sheet, so it didn't come with this platform. These are my JC Concept stickers. I don't even know what the hell that is. Some kind of thing for the fin. Anyway, I did a semi-trim. I wanted to show you guys what this body looks like. Now, if you go and pull up pictures of the stock Techno body that comes on here, that thing is the ugliest alien-looking damn thing I ever seen. And there was no way in hell. I'm glad that this came with the body. That was one of the things that helped. So I did a semi-trim on it. So, I'm going to give you a quick run around. This is what it looks like. Obviously, it's going to look different when it gets painted. It's just easier to see now that I got most of the excess plastic off. But I think it looks pretty sick. So, yeah, wait till it gets painted, and we throw the Badlands and the D racing rims. Oh, yeah. And a freaking modified Italian thing, a motor in here. Yeah, this thing's gonna be looking sweet. You guys wait. I'm gonna bring you guys, constantly updates on everything I'm doing to this thing. I'm so excited to have it. I want to show you guys that, hey, you don't have to go out and spend $700, $800 on a top of the line platform. You can if you want. If you look around, you can find these top of the line platforms with a lot of shit for a good deal. So anyway, there's the body. Looks pretty cool. Now I'm going to take this off. Now, I cleaned this up. It still hasn't been taken apart. This thing hasn't been torn down yet, but it will be. But I kind of wanted to give you a run through of what, you know, a little bit more specific and closer up looks at this, because the last video I did, I was so excited to have it, and I just wanted to, you know, see what all I had and everything, so I didn't really kind of rush through it. These are new from the 48, the Techno, the model before this. They changed the brakes. I guess these brakes are supposed to be like the machined, these discs are supposed to be like really badass in this whole mechanism. So there's the housing. I don't know if you can see the diff in there. I think it's a 46, which is standard. But it's in excellent shape. You know, there's no... I was trying to see how worn the teeth were, if I need to replace it, but it's pretty good. I think the brake pads, they look kind of low, so I'm going to have to get some new brake. You know, I started looking at this, and I compared this. For those of you guys that are low-C guys, this is basically a low-C, like, next level. Okay? They took kind of some ideas from the low-C 8 4.0, and they just went total next level with it, like beyond next level. Like, I mean, the chassis redesigned. This is 70-75 aluminum. It's not 60-61. So this is very strong, sturdy shit. The only thing I really am tripping out is on these chassis braces. I mean, you can see those. They're plastic, man, and I don't even know if they make aluminum like that. That'd be badass, though, to get an aluminum chassis brace with this twist like that, nice and strong. That would be badass. I don't know if they make them though. Maybe I can get one custom made. Who knows? I'm definitely going to put a few $100s into this thing. Trust me. I saved a lot of money on it, and I'm gonna. The money that I saved, a few $100, probably $400 I saved, $300, $400, $500. I'm going to put a lot of money into this thing. This is going to be an ongoing thing. It's going to have a lot of titanium, a lot of carbon fiber, which it only has a little bit now. So anyway, now if you look at these arms, let me show you. It's hard to see these arms. I mean, the shocks, these are 17 millimeter shocks. These are beefy ass shocks, front, you know, I mean, they're colored, so they're different tensions. By the way, I got tons of extra front ender, so I mean, this guy hooked me up with some shit. Got an extra tank. These tanks are cool because these have, if you look inside, I don't know if you guys can see that little brass? These are the good fuel filters. See that thing in there, that little copper, brass, whatever? Yeah, these are the ones that really filter your shit. So these are the good tanks, you know. They're not just the little bottom stem that comes up. It's got the, you know, and you can change them and all that, so that's kind of cool. You guys seen the air filter, how, you know, when you put the air filter, it just kind of like a hood. Gave me some cool, you know, motor mounts. I got tons of them already, but that's cool. Yeah, we got carbon fiber mud guards. These are thick-ass fucking mud guards, man. I was like, these are thick bitches. These aren't the thin plastic or anything. That's carbon fiber. Shocks. These shocks are in excellent shape, as you can see. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of really look. I mean, these arms are crazy. I'll show you what the arms look like in my spare parts, because I have spare arms. You know, these aren't titanium, but I forgot. I have a set of titanium Protect turnbuckles that'll fit on here, so those are going to be replaced. I'm going to need to get steering and these, so 1, 2, so 4 more sets of titanium turnbuckles for the front. The front brace is kind of weird too. This is again some kind of weird little plastic. It's just, there's a lot of plastics. I mean, it's normal. I'm not into the plastics too much. I mean, I'd rather have graphite or carbon fiber where I can. These shock towers, though, I mean, you guys seen these. These are beefy ass shock towers. I'm thinking of getting new ones just because the tops are all scuffed up, but I'm gonna see what I can do. Maybe I can polish them out, kind of blend them in. You know, I just don't like them all jacked up like that. And for new ones, they're like $20. So I can get new front and back. But they're thick as hell, man. This thing is definitely... One thing that Ryan Lutz told me, a couple other guys that race these things, they said they would go to the tracks and guys would trip out how they didn't bring, you know, all their spare... You know, because guys, when they go to race, they bring spare parts. These guys would go there and bring nothing. No spare, nothing. Fuel, your bump box, your tools, some rag, that's it. Their stand, that's it. No, the guys were like, where's your spare parts? They go, dude, these are Technos. We don't bring spare parts because we don't break shit. But he said these things are very, 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 very durable. They jump very well, from what I'm told, the guys that race them. These are excellent jumping chuggies, so if you want to jump and you want to fly, John Bodegel, Mr. Flying fucking 200 feet in the air, this is fucking Superman right here. So, guys have told me, man, you think that your 8 4.0 badass flies? This thing fucking flies. They fly straight, fly even, great jumping from what I hear from all the guys that race them, and very durable, like I said. Rarely will you break anything on these things. And if I do, I've got tons of shit. So just to start out with. But anyway, that's one of the reasons I lean towards them. They're very durable, they jump very well, and the overall design of it I think is badass. I think it's a badass looking truggy, and I can't wait to just get into this thing, you know. Like I said, I pretty much externally cleaned it as well as I can. Like, you guys are looking at this thing like, fuck, this thing looks like it's ready to roll. Well, the average Joe, he would roll it like this. But I guarantee you, once I start pulling out the radio box and underneath everything and the front end apart, there's dirt and grime and shit that you can't see. And I know that, so that's why I know I gotta clean this thing very thoroughly. But overall, it's a badass platform. I'm really happy with the deal I got. So let's go over what I got with this. Let's start out with this pile of mayhem. This is every fucking little, there's little body mounts. There's these little, I guess for the servo, different arms. There's, I guess for the fuel hole. I really haven't went through a lot of it. It's like a fucking plastic threw up plastic on here. Somebody swallowed a fucking plastic ball and spit it up on the table. But anyway, see, this is the front plate, servo plate, front plate brace or whatever you want to call it. This part here. You know, I'd like to get this in a carbon fiber, but I don't know if they make it. I doubt it. I mean, I'll have to do some research. So I've got tons of braces, front, rear. Again, they're plastic. I mean, if I break them, you know, hey, I've got tons. I just rather have aluminum ones and not have to fuck with them. Top of the diff. This is like brand new. Some of the shit he has in here, it looks like he was ready to replace because it's brand new. This is, I don't know if this the top of that. Yeah, that's the, right here, that's for the top of the center diff. This is, front. Is that front or rear? This is the front, I believe. Yeah. So I've got an extra front part of the gear, because I believe those are easy. You just take these two screws out, take the bolts out of your arms, and like the Mugens, and I think Lowe's too, just pull it out and pull your dip out. They're easy to change. That's cool. So I got that. I mean, these are knuckles, I guess you want to call them, the front knuckles, for the steering. These are brand new, so I've got a set of those, actually. Tons of bones. These are the rear, though. These aren't the front. Front's shorter. These are rear ones. I don't know how straight they are because I haven't looked. But, I mean, look at these. Let's compare, like I said. These are look at these compared to the Mammoth. I mean, XTN. Look at that. Can you see the difference? This fucking thing's like a marker, and this is like a fucking toothpick. Yeah, my XTM ones, it's hard to bend these things. Yeah, but the Nova Rossi has, the 28.8 has bent them before, so not those, but. So I got extra bones. I got some universal, you know, the back hubs, bearings. He's actually got Avid bearings in here. These bearings are fucking expensive. They're good bearings. I need to get me a whole set of them. They're like $100. So I got that. I've got an extra tank, got a whole extra steering assembly. I'm sure there's, yep, the post, everything. So I'll clean that up. That's a good backup. Now here's the arms. Now look at these. Look at the Tekken's arms, man. Their arms are a trip. And these arms are pretty brand new. So, you know, these are fine, but, you know, I mean, I mean, how in the fuck would you snap that? There's no way. You're not snapping this fucking thing. Guaranteed. Look at that. Look at the inner diameter and how thick it is all the way out. I mean, I broke arms on the Mugen. I broke arms on the fucking on the XTM. You're not breaking arms on this fucking thing, not unless you fucking get it up to 120 miles an hour and run it fucking straight into a wall, and it probably still would bend everything but these. So I can see how this is durable. Now I'd like to get these in a fucking carbon fiber, man. That would be badass. But it would probably be like $100 for one arm. Anyway, so I've got a whole set. These are all brand new. Front and rear arms came with it. A whole brand new fucking, what is it? Risk it for the biscuit. That's pretty cool. I like that. Whole nother fucking radio tray, man. Look at that. Whole radio tray. Now I'd like to get one. Oh, this is actually, oh, this is the, sounds like you gave me some dirt with it too. Free of charge. Throw in the sand. Tons of springs. Orange ones, yellow ones, pink or blue. They're all colored. So I got 1, 2, 3 sets of the rear, 1 set of the fronts. Here's my diffs. Not sure which is which. I think maybe this is the center. No, no. These can't be the center diffs. These are, one of them's front, one of them's rear. Maybe this might have been the center. This I think is the center because it doesn't have the spur. So that's got to be the center. So this has got to be the center diff, front and rear. Which is which, don't know yet. But I mean, came with fucking a whole set of diffs. That's cool because I can, instead of fucking with diff oils, I can set up 2 different setups. Put a medium diff oil setup in this for maybe, you know, stock motors. When I want to go throw the mod ass motors in there, I want it to fucking just hook up, I throw in the fucking 100K fucking diffs in the thing. So, 4-shoot clutch bell, and that's about it. So I would say for $250, I got a smoking ass deal. So if you guys want to know anything about this, or how I get it, or what do I look, any questions, if you guys want to get a sick ass deal, and it doesn't have to be a Tekken, I could find you, I mean, I found Mugens, you know, X-rays, low C's. The low C's that I've seen, people want a lot for them, because you know why? Because they're popular just because of the name, that's all. Not because they're some fucking, you know, not that they're a bad platform, but not because they're, this will spank a fucking 8 all up and down the fucking street, the park, the track, anywhere. This, guarantee you, this Techno will spank an outbash when I get done with it, any fucking low-C. Or, I mean, the only thing that would compare to it would be probably a Mugen. You know, because I know they're durable too because I have them. You know what I mean? These are top platforms, man. If you guys want the creme de la creme, if you want to stop playing with your Traxxas toys and get a real platform, you don't have to. As much as you will spend on the Traxxas, you can get one of these cheaper and build it yourself. But most people don't want to build it because they're just too lazy. If you're a lazy person, let me get this clear to the air here. If you're lazy, don't even get into Nitro. If you're even thinking about Nitro and you're a little bit lazy or you're not a tidy, you don't have to be OCD like me and Elite and, you know, John Bodegel and some of the guys that are real tedious and real, you know, clean and you know, freaking organized and, you know, got all their shit fucking, you know. You don't have to be like this, but if you're any bit lazy at all and you're the guy that fucking never cleans your vehicle or don't waste your time on Nitro. Go get your Traxxas and have at it, because you will not last and you will get frustrated and quit everything. So let's see what these bad boys look like on here. I'm gonna, just for my Nitro brother out there, Brewster, I guess his name is, these, and I know some people want to see what these look like on here, but we're going to rock them real quick. We're going to rock them. I got with the Techno emblem, the Techno insignia. I got a set of aluminum, anodized aluminum ones coming. It has a Techno insignia on it. There's like $20 for just 4 of them, but you know how the Muggy Maniac is. Gotta have it. You know, like I said, this is my first actual, like, top of the line, badass fucking platform. You know, so I plan to do this right, and I'm going for it. You know, there's an old saying, go big or go home. So, Muggy Maniac's going big, going large on this one. So we're gonna, modified motors. Matter of fact, I just pulled the trigger again. I gotta stop for a minute because I'm getting out of control. The Muggy Maniac's just really sick in the head. Nitro. I got a huge fever right now because I just dropped another couple hundred in a brand new motor. And it's the one that I've been wanting to get for a long time. I just, it's not cheap. And I know there's things that I have to do to it that are going to cost more money to make it where it should be. So some of you guys probably know what it is, but I'll just tell you, it's the biggest nitro motor available. There's only one. And it's not the Novarossi 28.8, which is one of the biggest. So anyway, it should be coming, hopefully it'll become by this weekend. There'll be an unboxing. And matter of fact, I'm not going to modify it. I'm going to leave it stock for now. And I'm going to break it in on this platform. So, let it be known. I will be breaking it in on here. But anyway, I think these tires are going to look pretty sick. They already do look sick. This thing has got some serious wingspan. So, can you guys see that? Yeah. Tell me that, and once I throw the paint job, the stickers on it, you got a freaking badass, either a 28.8 or a Pico or a LRP .32 sticking out of the back of that bad boy. Oh yeah, this be some serious wrapping. I can't wait to get this out. I think the body looks badass. I can't wait to paint it. But I'm gonna take my time. I want to do it right. So I like those. So like I said, we're gonna put a white, probably the white part, front of it white. Then we're gonna fade to a really badass blue, and then we're gonna fade in a little into purple towards the back, and then maybe white tips. That's roughly what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna figure out some kind of pictures or murals that I might be putting on this. I don't know. Could be superhero. Could be one of my favorite games. Then again, I might just send it in and have somebody freaking airbrush it. But I'd rather do it myself. It means more when you do it yourself because you can say, somebody painted this, so you didn't do it. Or you can say, you know what, this paint job is not fucking professional, but it's fucking pretty badass, and I did it. So, anyway, that's a quick overview. Yep, these Badlands are going to do some serious hooking up. Can't wait. I'm going to get some, I found some yellow ones, the fluorescent yellow, and I'm going to get a set of brown ones. So, the pockets, I got to keep reaching down in them, man. I'm working overtime, man. If you guys are complaining or whatever about you can't afford it and all this money, you know how I can afford to do all this? Plus take care of my responsibilities, plus take care of my kids and all that, and getting nice shit for Christmas, because I fucking work overtime and work my ass off, and I work 12 hours a day, Saturdays when I don't want to. That's why. So, if you want these things, you got to go the extra mile, people. Alright? So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. Got to figure shimming up this thing. I mean, this is the center part of the XTM Mammoth. This is the center. Doesn't have a diff, center gear, towers, top brake plate, That's $200 I spent just on that. Just in the center of that. That's almost what I spent on all this shit. But you know, that's my first one right there. And always will be, man. No matter how badass this thing will be, I won't ever neglect and turn my shit into shelf bitches. Each one of these platforms will get equal time, because that's how I roll. That's how I think you should roll. Now, once you get about 10 or 20 different vehicles, then I guess that's hard. I don't plan on having that many. Just so you guys know, FYI, I'm going to get one more buggy, badass buggy, Nitro, 8 scale. I'm going to get maybe a muggy or monster truck, okay, in that class. And I'm going to get me another truggy. I want a Mugen. Who knows, I might get a Kyosho. They have a badass truggy too, so anyway. I'm only getting good shit, man. So that's what I'm going next level. That's what next level is. It's going next level platforms. It's going next level motors. It's going next level tools. It's going next level freaking everything, okay? Next level just isn't next level, you know, okay, modified motors is next level, or you know, next level is next level everything, okay? So that's all I got. Muggy Maniac's out. I gotta finish up some wrenching. Just want to share that with you guys. And remember, as I always will tell you, when you're not running your shit, make sure you got some after run in there, and that piston is bottom dead center. Always. Don't let your shit sit up top. Don't jack your shit up. Alright, people?